Veterans, your knees took a beating during service? Don't scroll past this video. Whether it was airborne landings, heavy gear, ruck marches, or years of repetitive motion, your knees have earned recognition. And in today's episodes, we'll break down how the VA rates knee conditions using the official knee rating chart, what counts, what doesn't, and how to maximize your rating. So, here's the deal. If you're dealing with knee pain, instability, arthritis, limited motion, or you've had a total knee replacement, the VA has a specific rating chart just for you for that condition. But understanding how to position your symptoms within the chart, now that's where most veterans get stuck, underrated, and frustrated. So today, I'm going to simplify the VA knee rating system, walk you through the main codes, and show you what you actually get rated for. First up is a functional loss. The VA doesn't just care about an MRI or an X-ray. They're asking, can you walk normally? Can you squat? Can you climb stairs? Kneel. Does your knee give out a buckle? Do you need a brace or an assistive device? These are the key indicators of your loss of function, and that has determined how severe your condition is. Here's the most common diagnosis codes for your knee claims. DC 5257, instability or recurrent subluxation. Persistent instability with or without a brace, 10%. Persistent instability with a prescribed brace or assistive device, 20%. Persistent instability with both prescribed brace and assistive device, that's 30%. DC 5260, limitation of flexion. If your knee can't bend past a specific point, like 45 or 30 degrees, the VA assigns a rating based on your limited motion. Most ratings fall between 10 and the 30% range. DC 5259, cartilage removal. Even a partial cartilage removal can lead to a 10% rating. DC 5055, total knee replacement. One of the biggest hitters. You get 100% rating for 4 months post-surgery, then possibly a 30 to 60% rating depending on your residual symptoms. Arthritis ratings, that's DC 5003. An X-ray plus evidence of painful motion can get you 10%. Instability of flexion could be stacked on top of that rating. Here's what most veterans don't realize. You can be rated for multiple knee issues as long as they affect different functions. Here's an example. Arthritis under DC 5003, instability under DC 5257, and limited flexion under DC 5260. That's not pyramiding, that's strategic. But you've got to prove each symptom independently and clearly. Heads up. Your CMP examiner is going to test your range of motion with a goniometer and watch how you move. Be honest, but don't power through the pain. Show your actual limitation. If your knee locks up, if you need to shift your weight, if you use a cane, make sure it's visible during your exam. Also, document your flare-ups. If your condition is worse after standing for long periods or weather changes, say it. The VA must account for your functional loss during your flare-ups. The bottom line is this: your knee condition is real and it deserves accurate recognition. Too many veterans get lowballed because they don't know how to match their symptoms to the VA's knee rating chart. Don't let that be you. Go and read the full guide now. Head over to our blog in the description below. It has diagrams, case examples, and the full list of codes that we couldn't fit into this video. And remember, these benefits are tax-free for life, but they're only guaranteed if you win your claim. If this video helped you better understand how the VA views knee conditions, smash that like button. Subscribe for more VA disability rating breakdowns, and drop a comment if you've been rated for your knee or if you're still waiting on a decision. we'll be right here with you. We're veterans serving veterans, and we're just getting started. I'm Terrell. This is VA Claims Insider, and as always, thank you for serving with honor.
This business is not sponsored by or affiliated with the United States Department of Veterans Affairs or your state's Department of Military and Veterans Affairs or any other federally chartered veterans service organization. Other organizations, including but not limited to your state's Department of Military and Veterans Affairs, a local veteran service organization, and other federally chartered veteran service organizations provide this service free of charge. You may qualify for other veterans benefit services outside the scope of what this business offers. All disability claims for increased ratings are processed by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs. This business cannot expedite the processing of your claim by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs.